I'd like to make a formal apology. I've been yapping to myself for the past 5 minutes. I was on a roll too. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Turns out there's more than one button you have to press to go live. And one of the buttons you have to press is the button that says go live. That I neglected to press. Hello everyone. Kia ora. Good evening. Can you hear the Minecraft music? Not Minecraft. RuneScape music. Can you hear me? Also, how are you this evening? Look, I already got started. I already got started on my little guy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That's pretty funny. You're still not live. You are hallucinating us. That's fine. I can get through that. As long as I'm pretending that you are here. Let's go with it. Hello, Matthew Lawrence. It's good to see you. What a classic start to a Scatter the Woods stream. I always forget how many buttons you have to press. And it's only 3. It's not that many. Okay. Also, I've got a bit of a cough because I was sick again. Every single video I post, I'm like, hey, I was sick for half of it. Because I'm always sick. Anyway, okay. Let me do my intro. Well, not my intro, but let me explain what we're doing today. Hell yeah, sea shanty too. This is the little... What am I doing? I've got scenes now. This is the little guy. This scene sucks. You can't see anything. Can I zoom in more? Hold on. I don't know if any of you guys remember when I made the bunny rabbit coaster for my friend. One of my least successful videos, but it was very fun. And I made this little thing. This little boy. It's a ring holder. Can barely hear the shanty. Alright. There you go. Is that better? I made it too loud for you. Scout's an expert, I swear. Enchantify! Those coasters were so cute. Thank you. I really enjoyed them. I think I just made a bad thumbnail. But this is a little bunny rabbit. He's got a long cowboy hat. I feel like it's too loud for me. I'm taking my headphones out. I'm not listening to the music anymore. If you don't like the music, that's on you. Personally. Specifically. I pressed the wrong button. But I'm gonna play it. There we go. So, we're painting this little guy. I think it's gotta be a pink cowboy hat. It's gotta be. And then for this little bottom bit, which is only here to like keep him balanced when you put rings on his long cowboy hat, I'm gonna paint it like a sandy desert. And then I'm gonna paint him this brown that you can see I've already started doing. Increase sea shanty volume, decrease voice volume, so we don't hear the voice, please. No! I only do these streams so I can yap. The voice stays on. Hi Georgie, I forgot I made you a moderator. Can you ban everyone? Please. Ban them all. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm really enjoying having multiple scenes. Okay, I'm just gonna start painting this little guy. I was thinking of doing some white spots as well, maybe. I thought that could be cute. But I'm not sure. I haven't looked at what rabbits look like in terms of colors. I just assume they come in every animal color. The animal colors are brown and black and white and grey. Come back to Piscord, Georgia, it's a ghost town. Yeah. It's a cool ghost town, because I'm there. But it is so dead. Even the mayor doesn't go there anymore. That's alright. How are you guys? I had a crazy encounter today. I usually go to work dressed like an old man, like a grandpa. Genuinely, that's not an exaggeration. Also, I don't know if you know this about me, but I have a really bad slump, like a really bad, what's it called? I I have really terrible posture. Despite this, and I wasn't wearing makeup today, despite this man, a Japanese guy, like, accosted me on the street, like, ran after me and started, like, trying to chat me up and talk to me. And I added him online, which is kind of like WeChat or, WhatsApp, but in Japan, because I'm scared of confrontation. And then I found out, and he was like, we should get coffee sometime. And I was like, granted, I do not get approached by random strangers on the street, ever. And it's not particularly normal in Japanese culture for this to happen. So I was very uncomfortable the whole time. Hunchback. Yeah, I'm hunchbacking. This man saw a scraggly, schlumpy grandpa with a hunch and was like, that's my future wife. So he, like, came over, and it happened to be right outside my apartment, so I couldn't even, like, keep walking to escape. I had to just stop. Blah blah blah. I'm bad at confrontation, so I did agree to add him online. And then, obviously, I was talking about this in the group chat, and I was like, wait, his name's Haruki. So I messaged my friend, and I was like, you had an encounter with a Haruki? And she was like, yeah, I did. And we checked the profile, and it's the same guy who also approached her cold on the street. There is a man in my town who just goes around, and if he sees a foreign woman, just immediately starts talking to her. But at least for me, he just said hello. He whistled at her. He whistled at my friend, like a dog, like you do when you see a dog. So at least he's learned his lesson. Anyway, now I don't know what to do because I don't want to interact with him. Apparently he's a creep! Which is even worse. I didn't want to go on a fucking date with him in the first place, but now I'm stuck. And he knows where I live because I was loitering outside my apartment building. I'm gonna have to get a disguise. I'm gonna have to go to work with, like, the big glasses and the mustache. I mean, I could probably just get away with the mustache. Whistling at a woman is old school respect. He thought you were Quasimodo. He probably did. That's his type. Damn. Is that a social outcast? Yes. It was really scary. It wasn't scary. I just don't know how to deal with these situations. And now I'm gonna have to block him and hope that I never see him in real life ever again. But I probably will, because he's on the hunt. This track slaps, by the way. I wanted to ask what it was. Slaps. He's into Europeans. To be fair, my friend is a South African. This is the Slayer. The Slayer. From the RuneScape soundtrack. This is all RuneScape soundtrack that we're listening to this evening. Anyway, that was the most eventful thing that's happened to me in a long time, so I was really excited to tell you guys about it. But it sucked. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? Bro, I'm from South Africa. Crazy! How's it going down there? My friend is from near Cape Town, which I think is on the east coast? I don't know. Okay, I need more difference between these spot colors. It's way too hot here at the moment. It's gotten cold. It was like, genuinely, summer begins in the south of Japan. Summer begins in like April, and it doesn't let up until like now. It's only the past couple of weeks where should I give him like a little one of the little white nose? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see if we can try to do this. Zoom in. Enhance. Okay, Can I show you what I'm doing and also see what I'm doing at the same time? Let's find out. The perfect stream. Neither of us can see what's happening. What was I doing about the weather? I was talking about the weather. It gets, like, granted, keep in mind that in New Zealand, where I'm from, hot summers are like 25 to 30 degrees, okay? That's like beyond 30 is almost unheard of. It starts getting that hot in April, and then we have rainy season, which is humid. It's like 30 degrees and rainy for 2 weeks, and then it just climbs and climbs and climbs until it's almost 40 degrees every single day with 99% humidity. That looks pretty cute. And then it stays like that for a couple months. By this point, you're just used to being like disgustingly sweaty, disgustingly humid, and just like overheating at all times. You're just kind of used to being like red and sweating. And then it continues like that until October, and then maybe late October it starts to cool down, and by cool down I mean go to 25 to 30 degrees, which again is as hot as it gets in my home country, so, or my hometown anyway. It's very uncomfortable. And then suddenly it goes cold. It just goes cold, and now I'm wearing sweaters to work. I'm wearing my schlubby grandpa sweaters to work. It's mid-November, it's just started getting cold now. And then, in about a month or so, it'll start snowing. A typical summer in my town is 40 degrees. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm gonna give this bunny a little white tail, I think. Maybe I should give him a little lighter colored belly too. That sounds pretty cute. And maybe some little like... I want to make some more coasters, I think. Hold on, let me switch over to color. You can see me and my messy room, as always. Yeah, I'll give him a little... Wait, no. Okay. How do I make a poll in YouTube? Can I do that? Engage with your audience. Let's engage. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start a poll. Which bit paint white? Yes, no, no. Feet? Belly. Snoopy detected. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I won that Snoopy for my costume. Please vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Which bit paint which bit white? What are you saying? I can't see you because there's a giant pole in the way. Don't you think we should go on a date before we get engaged? Stop! Stop! Haruki moment. How do I see the votes? How do I know who's winning? Belly's winning. We're belly up. I have no idea what this like, is that OJ warm? It's not quite room temperature, it's a little bit cooler than room temperature, unfortunately. It's very good. It's yummy. I kind of want a warmer brown as well. Put it in a microwave. I bet there's some like 50s recipe that calls for warming up orange juice. That's like what sangria is. Ooh. Right? I don't know what sangria is. There's wine and orange juice. I bet they drink it warm over there. It's like a warm place. Okay. Belly's still winning. I think everyone who's in the chat has voted, probably. I'm just mixing up, which you can't see. Sangria isn't warm, lol. It should be. They should warm it up. Like, mulled wine. It should be like a mulled wine. Bet they never thought about that. Huh. I don't know who they are. The Spanish, I guess? I don't really know what I'm doing with this warmer color. I'm just kind of adding it on. That's probably gonna make it look patchy and bad, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I think everyone who's voted, who's in here, mulled wine. Do you prefer algae wine or mulled wine or lichen wine? Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. That's fine, we're doing it anyway. If you make a jam, you might heat up OJ. That's true. That's true. But you don't drink jam. Mulled orange juice would go crazy. Can you imagine? Ooh. A little bit of cinnamon and the cloves. Ooh yeah, Screeb drinks jam. I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the belly. Are we getting a belly zoom? Hold on, I need to close this. Close the poll. Poll's over. Show's over. Okay. Belly cam. How are you all this morning / evening? Has anyone worked on any creative projects recently? Since I finished my last video's project, I haven't got any new projects that I'm like really ending, you know? I'm not obsessed with anything right now. Which is dangerous because that's usually the point where I start playing Minecraft and then I don't get anything done. I just play Minecraft. So I need to find something to obsess over quickly. I have a bunch of like ideas for projects, but I've gotta like feel that like intense, like, hey Ronald, I really want to do this thing before I can dive into a project. Sorry, I've turned the bunny away so you can't really see it very well. Because I want to get a better angle on it. I just remember that I ordered food. I don't know when it's coming. But that's gonna jump scare me at some point. But yeah, that Halloween video took so long. I don't think I'm burnt out. Just worn out a little bit. Maybe I could just take a break. Play Minecraft. Dare I play Minecraft? Seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna cover over these warmer spots. I don't like them. This is something that I constantly do whenever I'm painting, especially with acrylics. I just go over everything constantly. It's not actually good because the more layers, the more the chance for things to flake off and to not dry well, but I do it anyway. Do it anyway. Can you see him? Can you see him? Can you see him? There he is. Little white belly, little white face, little brown body. He's looking cute. I've been doing a lot of pixel art for my course project. What's your course again? What are you studying? What are you studying? You doing game stuff? Did I make that up? Where are eyes? Yeah, he'll get the details later. Just doing the main bits now. Pixel art is really game dev. I knew it. That's so cool. I wanted to do game dev when I was in high school, but I just never kind of got around to it. But I do think it's really cool, the idea of working in a team and like building something together. Like, you know, Dredge? The people who made Dredge, they're from New Zealand. They're from Wellington. It's so cool. Like, there's a few indie and non-indie game companies in New Zealand, but most of the job listings I see are like mobile games, and I feel like maybe that industry would be right now I'm just adding some like shading for some reason, and I'm gonna try to make some little like streaks so it looks like fur. We'll see if it works out. But yeah, game dev. I feel like in order to get into the industry, you'd probably have to study something that's like, I've not even heard of Dredge. That's because you're old! Gwen's heard of Dredge. Sorry, so bitchy. It's really cool, I recommend it. It's like a spooky, it's like an eldritch fishing game. It's really, really fun. It's usually pretty cheap. It might be on sale now because it's Black Friday at the moment. But yeah, that was made by a team of like, I don't know, like 4, 5, 3 people, I think. It's really amazing how many really good games are made by very few people. There's the Game Awards happening soon. I've never watched a Game Awards, but I like watching content about it. Hi stream! Hello Furlix! And Nuova! I didn't see you before, hello. Yeah, nice scout stream. We're painting this little bunny rabbit, this little cowboy. What do you think his job is? He's got like a beautiful hat, but I don't know if he's like the sheriff, if he's an outlaw. What do we reckon? I'm giving him some little splotchy fur details, just for the fun of it. Also, I'm doing the eyes last because the Jeff Keighley time of year. He owns a sports dome. Can you paint the hat dark blue with silver stars and moons like a wizard hat? That's genius. Cowboy wizard. I was gonna do this bright pink with silver trim. Oh, but I kinda wanna do the wizard. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Another poll? Shall we engage once again? We'll see. Oh, Dredge is delightful. I still gotta play the DLCs. I've heard they're good. I played part of Iron Rig and part of the cold one. What's it called? The Ice Zone. I haven't even finished the main story. I got right up to the volcano bit and then it got... I didn't like the little piranha things that follow you around. They really stressed me out. I play that game mostly to chill. Like, I always go to bed at the right time. For those of you who haven't played, you like have a little boat and you go fishing and you collect fish. You bring them back to the guy, to the fishmonger, right? And you kind of explore new areas, and there's new fish, and some of them are dangerous, and some of them are not, and some of them are your bestest friends. But some of them will attack your boat, and there's like a panic meter. I'm really bad at explaining things, I'm so sorry. There's a panic meter And if you stay up too late without sleeping, or if you see something fucked up and weird and scary, then your panic meter goes up. And the more panicked you are, the more fucked up stuff. I'm panicking! I'm panicking! I'm panicking! The more panic you have, the more fucked up stuff you start seeing, so it kind of turns into this little like cycle of very scary things. And then you can just die also. I was showing my friend the game and she was like, oh, what's that over there? And it was like the little, it was like a monster or something in the distance, and I was like hitting the horn, kind of showing off a little bit, and then something just ate me. Spoiler, things can they just eat you. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, apropos of nothing. Bunny, he seems like the he seems like the outlaw type. Yeah, he seems like a bad boy. Oh man, Cowboy Wizard is really good. We might have to go Cowboy Wizard mode. Oh, I've missed a spot. I hate the volcano fish. Me too. My panic meter is increasing right now because I'm up too late and looking at something very scary. Ah! Yeah, fair enough. It is very late for you, Screeb. Thank you for staying up late, but you should probably go to bed soon. Not to freaking dox you. Not to dox your bedtime, but you should probably go to bed soon. You should probably go to bed soon. Okay. How are we feeling about him? Pretty good. Pretty good. When I made this rabbit, I was just making the shape, so I didn't have to think about where the face goes. By the way, Gwen, the best spell in the Cowboy Wizard's arsenal. Bullet. Sorry, I'm really enjoying doing that. Still up, no sleep here. What the fuck? Just having an all-nighter for no reason? That's wild! Don't do that! Go to bed! Everyone go to bed! Get out of here! Scram! Sorry. He kind of looks like a penguin. I see it. I see it. The face especially, it's just kind of like just a sliding. He's got the little penguin feet. Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put the eyes. Genuinely, I don't know. Maybe I should pencil it in. I need to get back to work. Thanks for the stream, Scout. Thank you, Matthew Lawrence, for coming along and looking at me paint this rabbit. Have a good day at work. Enjoy. It also kind of looks like he shat himself. Kind of looks like he shat himself. I'm sorry if it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Eyes hidden by the big ol' hat. That's a great workaround. So I don't have to deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna practice with brown. And then if it goes well, I'll paint over it with black. I don't know, like there. Do rabbits even that's a stupid question. I'm not gonna ask that. Obviously, I know rabbits have eyes. Shut up. I'm hyper-focused. Oh, he looks cute! It kind of looks like now he looks like a penguin. You're not gonna be able to see him. Why did you say that? I'm sorry. It was a shitting thing, wasn't it? I'm sorry. That wasn't good. Anyway, his ears look like penguin. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on what I just said. His ears look like little penguin flippers. And now that's all I can see. So we're gonna have to add a little nose in hopes that that draws attention away from the fact that I've just made a brown wizard penguin instead of a cowboy bunny. Oh, now he looks like a puppy dog. That's cute. That's cute. I guess the tail kind of gives away what it is. Like I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that. Don't like that. I'm sorry for saying that. It's just encouraging bad behavior from the rest of you freaks. I'm sorry, everyone. I shouldn't have said such things. I'm just gonna add some little splotches to the bottom of his feet, just to kind of, I don't know, differentiate his feet from not his feet, I guess. I wonder when my food get here. I don't know what that means. He looks actually really fucked up and stupid. I think I painted his face too high up. Not gonna lie, when you first showed, I thought it was a toad. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! If you make a bunny cowboy wizard, you can use him as a mini in the coolest D&D campaign of all time. Fucking true! No one will play Dungeons. Nobody will play Dungeons and Dragons with me. The last time I played Dungeons and Dragons was with my high school friends, and I made a D&D character called Man Bat. His name was Man Bat. Man Bat talked like Benoit Blanc, but bad. And they got mad at me. And they had every right to be mad at me. I was being annoying. Okay, we're gonna do wizard bunny. I'm gonna pencil in the stars because I feel like silver paint over dark blue paint will be really hard to They didn't actually get mad at me. They were laughing along, but I just created a gag character. I can't really do the serious D&D stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm just there to goof around. And I can't help but make jokes all the time. This is like a sincere problem in my life, is that I can't see the face very clearly, so to me he is perfect. He looks great, just close your eyes. But with D&D, I can't keep my mouth shut. I always gotta make a stupid joke. I don't know if I've just got Marvel brain or what, but I really struggle, and I think probably that would be difficult if you're trying to do like a serious thing. I can't see, so I imagine the worst. Open your eyes! Can't have shit here. Okay, I'm just drawing in the little stars. Should I add little crescent moons as well? Yeah, we'll add a crescent moon or two. I don't know what it is about westerns. I love cowboy movies. I never watch cowboy movies. D&D doesn't have to be serious like all the time. Girl, that's me. Girl. I say the dumbest shit all the time. Yeah, it just comes out. I just can't help it. It doesn't have to be serious all the time, but I take it too far. It's kind of like, you know when you're in class and you're like goofing off with your friend and your teacher keeps getting mad at you. Why am I using this example? Most of you haven't been in school in a billion years. But you know what I mean? Like, you just can't just like get on with the work. You're too busy fucking around and being like a distraction. That's me at the D&D table. And I think people who are there to genuinely like tell a story with your friends and do political intrigue and discover the secrets and have these like intense speeches and heroic moments, and then I'm just like in the corner. I think they find it distracting. So, not very good. And then if I'm sitting next to one of my friends who encourages that behavior, it's over. What are you all saying? It's usually not intended to be in character, but I get punished by it. Sometimes it gets put in. That's a good idea, actually. As long as you stay in character, you should be able to say whatever nonsense you like. Wait, I'm gonna do this one the other way. But also, I just haven't like found a good D&D group that's like a consistent group of people, or anyone other than myself who wants to DM. And I'm not a very good DM because I don't prepare and I forget, and I'm really bad with plot holes. I never notice plot holes until like halfway through the session. Someone will be like, "Wait, why did this wizard let us into his house if he's just trapping us?" I'm like, I don't know, he's Dexter. I have one character with terrible intelligence and I love just doing stupid things. Who cares about the consequences? No one look at my hit points. That's very fun. I always thought that I would really love playing D&D because whenever I play like Oblivion and Skyrim, I'll like play immersively. But yeah, so far it just hasn't really stuck with me. And I'm like the most generic D&D ass motherfucker you can imagine. Okay, I should sleep now. Bye. Bye, Screeb! Enjoy your sleeping! I've been playing a Pokemon themed campaign for like a year and a half online with some friends. Pokemon D&D. I've never even heard of that. That sounds like so much fun. Oh, that's so cute. What are your characters? A meathead in that game. My current group is on hiatus. It's been a month. That sucks. Get them back into it. Wait, I should paint the silver bits first. Hold on. Everybody, stop. Everybody, panic right now. Yeah. What's your tell me about your Pokemon. What's it called? Your team. Your Pokemon team. Do you need wait, are you playing a Pokemon? Are you like an animal? Or are you like a guy who has a bunch of animals? How does this work? I need to know. It's been way too long since I played D&D. I have no friends for it. Well, same. And then if I do, like, I think Gwen, we tried to play D&D together, but it's just like so many different time zones. It's so difficult to find the right time that works for everyone. Such a shame. Also, making a commitment like once a week is not always easy. I play badminton once a week. That's already enough. Sorry, I'm missing. That sounds fun. Me and my friends are talking about a Pokemon campaign. Oh, you guys are chatting. Very nice. One of my main little projects is trying to mine a Monster Hunter inspired tabletop RPG system. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love Monster Hunters. There's this podcast called Monster Hunters, which is kind of like a parody of that genre. There's, fuck. I can't remember. Okay, there's like the generic guns blazing, like ass kicker character called Roy Steele. And then there's Professor Mordington, and he's like the nerdy science guy who figures out like what the creature's weakness is. And then Roy Steele just like punches him using fists of steel. And there's a part from this podcast that I always quote that no one ever gets because it's sort of a very niche random podcast that I just found. It's like an audio drama type podcast, like it's fictional, serialized fiction. And they're kind of like parodying like the James Bond thing where like all of the female characters have like insane names. Like I think the character's called like Dr. Lady Parts, and then they find out that Dr. Lady Parts is a woman, and then Roy Steele goes, "A woman," and the way he says it cracks me up. A woman. And I constantly, like, someone will be like, "Oh, that's a woman." A woman. No one gets it, obviously, but I can't help it. Anyway, I love Monster Hunter things. I love X-Files. I've been really into Supernatural lately. I love a Monster of the Week genre. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Tell me more about your, Gwen, tell me more about your system. I want to know. I'm a musclehead, sorry, Smallpot says, I'm a musclehead from a small fishing village who went out on an adventure in hopes of finding a girlfriend. Did he find friends along the way instead? That's really cute. Oh. This looks like shit, but I'm gonna clean up the edges later, maybe. If I'm good enough at painting. We'll find out. By the way, I'm kind of far away from my microphone. I hope you guys can hear me. All my Pokemon have high strength and low intelligence. Fuck yeah. That's how I play the actual Pokemon games. I just hit them with my Pokemon. Oh, it's Monster Hunter like the video games. It's a little quiet. Let me move my microphone closer to me. Oh, like Monster Hunter. Oh, that makes sense too. I've never played Monster Hunter, so I can't say anything about it, but please can just enjoy my rambling about the genre of monsters. I'm really hungry. I hope my food arrives soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Do you guys want to watch me eat? Say no. Like stalking and hunting giant creatures. That does sound really fun. That does sound very cool. Are you gonna be doing it in the Monster Hunter setting? So, or are you gonna like design your own monsters? I really love the Monster Hunter armor sets. I always see like Kamui Cosplay do these like amazing designs out of EVA foam and make this incredible armor. It's very cool. Supernatural. Haven't heard that name in years. I was talking about Castiel this morning. Mukbang stream? True. I'm watching Supernatural for the first time in my life. I was really against it when it was coming out because I was into Homestuck. I don't know if you guys remember the Super Hulock Homestuck Wars, but I just kind of felt like I couldn't cross the picket line, as it were. Oh, now you can't see what I'm painting because this giant microphone, this suspicious looking microphone. Can't see what I'm doing anyway. I love the Monster Hunter setting, but I would love to make my own thing just inspired by it. Yeah, that sounds more fulfilling, more exciting, and you get more like creative freedom. I now have Swampert, Tyrantrum, Hitmonchan, Flygon, a weird hybrid of Staraptor, and like Drapion, who a few sessions I was body swapped in with. What the fuck? Get out of there! Get out of there! That's not for you! I don't know much about Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. I know Swampert. I love Swampert. I used to always have a Mudkip called Gerard. What gen are you playing? I was into Dark Scout Lore unlocked. I'm surprised you don't know that already, Georgie. I was a massive Homestucker. It was like my identity for like all of high school. I remember like sneaking onto the computers at every chance I could just to check the updates, because he never, like Andrew Hussey never told you his fans when he would update. He would just update randomly, which I love because it created this like intensity around, like every update was like this cool surprise. It was unexpected. It was really exciting. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was so much fun. I have not been in a fandom basically since Homestuck because it was so fun, and then I kind of moved on from it, and then kind of never found a fandom that I liked as much. Also, I feel like I'm too old to be in I don't know how to get back in there. Where are fandoms nowadays? Like, I've been meaning to get back on Tumblr for so long, but I can never find any active blogs to follow. I'm like an old man in the woods, all lost. That's so funny. I started reading Homestuck this year. All my friends read it when it was coming out, but I was on the other side of the war. That's so funny. Scout, did you see that I read Homestuck like a year ago? Yes, I did. You would post about it in Good Noodle Club? I read Good Noodle Club. I just don't post in it. But I see well, not everything, but I see some things. But yeah, it sounded like it was very fun. Homestuck will always be my beloved. Guess which character I cosplayed. There was one character that I cosplayed. Please cast your votes now. It's all Twitter now. I don't want to do Twitter. I don't want to do Twitter. Where's your Homestuck OC? I didn't. Oh, I probably did have a Homestuck OC. I can't remember. But I just really identified. I'll give you a hint which character I cosplayed. Barnaby. Shut up. Get out of here, Georgie. It's so funny that you're a mod. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It was one of the kids. It wasn't a troll that I cosplayed. I didn't want to be grey. Why are we talking about Homestuck? Oh, because it's Supernatural. Yeah. That's so funny that we're now like swapping. But I love Supernatural. It's so trashy. I love it so much. I'm on season 6 at the moment. I heard that season 5, my friend Ghost was saying that season 5. Wait, is Barnaby actually something in Homestuck? No, I can just tell that you're bullshitting. Apparently season 5 was like the original ending. I feel like so far Dean and Cass like barely interact. Like, I want to be like a Castiel mega fan, but they just like, Cass will like show up and be like, I'm doing the Angel War, god damn it. And then Dean's like, well, help me anyway. And then he goes, fine. And then he disappears, and that's all they do when they interact with each other. And I'm like, I want more. I want more. I'm a sucker for a ship. But nothing's happening so far, I fear. And I'm mad about it. Maybe I just need to watch more episodes, I'm sure. I'm currently on the season where the main villain is the mother of all monsters. Just some women they made up. If only Supernatural wasn't a... I don't know what CW means there. Were you a Jade girly? No, I wasn't, but that's a good guess. Actually, aesthetically, it's very different to like my online persona now, which is very funny to think about. No, Jade was chill. But I was a lot different back then. Cass would like hang out with Barnaby all the time. Shut the fuck up about Barnaby. Barnaby, I'm a Barnaby hater. They should kill off Barnaby from all of it. CW is just the network. Ah, I see. I'm watching it illegally. I mean, I'm watching it on DVD. I purchased it legally. This is the most accurate summary of Supernatural I've ever heard. This is every Supernatural episode. Oh my god, there's a new thing that's bad! We're gonna see them kill someone in the first 5 minutes of the episode, and then they won't show up for the next 3 episodes. Meanwhile, Dina's going, Sammy, and then Sam is going, Dean, Dean, you can't do, and then Cass is going, and then some monster shows up and they kill him. The end. I do like it, to be clear, I love it. It's really fun. Have you seen the supernatural dragons yet? Yes, they're like hoarding women or something. I can't remember how they looked. I can't remember what they looked like. Should I Google supernatural dragons? Remember when the cigarette man kept kidnapped and experimented on Barnaby and X-Files? It's crazy the crossover between Supernatural and X-Files. I could not believe when Barnaby showed up. That was crazy. Actually, you know Agent Skinner, Georgie? He's in Supernatural and he's the granddad. He doesn't look like a granddad. But I love that actor actually. Mike Skinner. I don't know. X-Files is really where it's at. I'd like to formally join the X-Files fandom, personally, myself. If I had to guess, the dragons in Supernatural look like hot guys with unbuttoned shirts. Skinner is literally the best ever, don't even joke about it. I'm not joking about it, I love him. I do love him, he's so cool. In case you were wondering, this is looking like shit. Close-up time. Wait, I forget. Actually, it looks okay from this far away. But I'm like really slowly painting around the silver with the blue. It's taking a while. It's taking a while. Looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's because you can't see because you have your eyes closed. But I'll take the compliment nonetheless. It's nice. It's nice to be back streaming. It's a banana. Why didn't you just paint the stars on after the blue? Because there was a reason. Because this is very cheap paint. This silver paint is really translucent. So if I painted the stars on over the darker colored blue, you wouldn't be able to see it. It would just be like a shimmery section of the blue. It would be like translucent. I could paint white over the blue, but that's first of all an extra step and I have to wait for everything to dry. And it would be really hard to get like sharp little edges because I don't have a very good paintbrush. Can never be disappointed with eyes closed. So true. But yeah, there is a method to the madness. It just means I have to like carve out the shape with the blue color, which requires a little bit more precision than I have. But the alternative would be worse, uglier, I think. X-Files is delightful. A fan artist I adore called Rosencrantz does the best X-Files. I'm gonna search that name up right now because I love Rosencrantz. Does nice. Thank you for the recommendation. I love. They really are the best ship of all time, Scully and Mulder. But I mostly just watched the first seasons over and over. I have watched up to whatever season they just got rid of the main two perfect characters, and brought in some new poo-poo heads that I don't give a fuck about. I haven't seen the like reboot or whatever, the new ones. Can I be honest? Be honest with you guys. This is a safe space. Please let me know if this is a safe space before I speak my truths. My food shows up. The reason why, I'm just gonna say it, I don't care if this is a safe space or not. This could be a very dangerous space. The reason why I haven't watched the newer episodes is because they're old and they're not as beautiful. No safe space, this is a danger zone. I'm in the danger zone, I'm in the hot seat. They're old and they're not as beautiful anymore. I love Mulder so much, he's my dream boy. But seeing him old makes me sad. So I don't want to watch the new season. I know, put your knives away. I know, I get it. No, fair enough. And fair enough too. It's unreasonable of me. Puts gun on table. Waverly movement knife emote. This wave. It's so true. This is a dangerous place. Yeah, Smoking Man is not as beautiful. No, I mean Scully and Mulder. Older. I mean, Gillian Anderson, she's beautiful. And David Duchovny is like a little goofball. Like, they're still great actors. Don't get me wrong. I'm too shallow. Maybe if I watched it, I would enjoy it. I don't know. But I just continue to rewatch the first, like, 4 seasons. So good. And the 90s fashion is so good. Like, once they go into, like, the early, mid-2000s and, like, all of Scully's suits get all streamlined, it's so sad. She has amazing outfits in the first, like, early 90s season. Hold on. My hands are so shaky. Painting the stars is very stressful. I don't know how people keep up with a beautiful woman and a little goofball is the only good straight ship dynamic. Oh, X-Files has that in spades. It is so perfect. She's like beautiful, smart, like cool as fuck. Not to be pro cop. And he's like an insane man. They are bye for bye to me. You get it. You get it. You get it. They're not straight. Listen, they're just... Georgie's gonna be mad at me for that. Smoking Man! Felix is a Smoking Man stan. The episode that was just about the Smoking Man genuinely made me so sad for him. I was like, aww. Oh, he's shit at writing. Aww. Now he's killing everyone and aliens. Oh, fair enough. Aww. Oh. I feel like this is gonna look very streaky. I'm probably gonna have to do a couple coats of this dark blue. I feel like the it's like absorbing into the clay at varying rates, so it kind of gets a bit muddly, but never mind. Hopefully we can fix that. But I love in episode 1 when she gets down to her underwear to ask Mulder to see if he has a weird alien skin thing. My favorite thing about them is that they are members of the federal law enforcement. Love feds. I feel like I remember them having a candle on in that scene, but I might be insane. Yeah. It's just so unreasonably erotic. like episode 1 out of the gate, and then they just drip feed us like the tiniest. The one episode where they have to pretend to be husband and wife, and the whole time you're watching it and you're like, because it's so cute. Because it's so cute. But then they're just pretending. That was like made for fan service, that episode, I swear. I'm a little goofball man, and I'm sure you'll find your beautiful Scully. I hated when they made her pregnant. I hated that so much. I can't watch those episodes ever again. I hate it. And the alien abduction. Sorry for the spoilers. Did we ever learn what Homestuck kid you cosplayed? Oh, sorry. It was Roxy Lalonde. And I really identified with her. I wasn't an alcoholic, but to clarify. But I loved Roxy. She was my favorite. And I had the little like seer. No, what was she? The something of void. She wasn't. No, she was seer of void, wasn't she? I can't remember. Wait, there's aliens in X-Files? No. Sorry for the spoiler. The X-Files actually stands for X.com, formerly known as Twitter. It's about all the crimes that Elon Musk did. It's about all the cringe that Elon Musk posted. Him pregnant? No. The lady was pregnant. Did Mulder ever get pregnant? I don't think so. It wouldn't surprise me though. They're doing all sorts of silly nonsense in that show. Imprig would be... not unlikely. Not as unlikely as you think. Roxy's rogue of void. That's what it is. She steals the lack of things or some shit like that. I don't remember. I was so into like all of the characters. What are they even called? Roles? Jobs? I don't remember any of it anymore. But I was so into that shit. I would like figure out what other people's types were, and I would always be correct. It was like my Myers-Briggs. I could accurate identify sun or moon or fucking light or void or thing or time or whatever. I knew it all. I knew it all back then, and now I don't even know what it's called. Damn, that's crazy. I was such a Homestuck mega freak. But also, I never finished Homestuck. Claspects. That's right. Someone just screamed outside. Someone just went, ah! Really loudly. Rip. Okay, we're almost done with the stars. This is taking me a long time. Claspects, that's right, because it was your class and your aspect. I also really liked the carapace characters. The mayor, I forgot about the mayor. They saw the state of your room through the window. Nah, that was funny. That's okay. That wasn't me. You guys, it doesn't look too bad to you guys right now. Obviously, you can see there's a bunch of random shit on my bed. But my floor is genuinely caked. Did you hear that? The mayor is the best guy. I love him so much. I know, he's so cute. He's so the best. Oh, I miss him. You probably can't hear the guy screaming over my screaming computer though. How's the stream like doing, by the way? It says it's in excellent condition. It says it's healthy. Couldn't hear it over spooky RuneScape music. Awesome. What are we working with right now? What are we playing? I can't hear the RuneScape music, by the way. It's just silence for me. Ooh. It's called Cursed. We're listening to Cursed. No problems. Sick. Our apartment building got, like, every single apartment in our building got built-in Wi-Fi, and it's actually way better than the current, like, Wi-Fi box that I was using. I was using 5G, I wasn't even using Wi-Fi, so maybe that's why. But, like, with an Ethernet cable, my internet connection is way better. Stream looks beautiful. That's beautiful to hear. This wizard cowboy is doing really well. Thank you, Georgie, for this idea. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, last time I tried streaming, my internet was so shit. It would, like, the YouTube, like, the stream would just drop constantly, and I think I was streaming at, like, 1,000 kilobytes per second. It was rough. It was not great. But we're doing well now. Hey, where my food? Is it? There's two things I love. It's the feds and politicians. Absolutely. And I only watch media that makes me happy about feds and politicians. I love shows that tell me how good and cool they are, because they are so cool. I love it when they arrest people and then hurt them. It's so cool. Fuck you, dude. Everyone post pigs in chat. We love cops! Everyone post pigs in chat. I have this really terrible habit of, like, whenever me and my brother are in the car together and we drive by a cop, we go It's not good. Not good. We're gonna get arrested someday. Pigs! Wait, do you guys have that as well? Is that an international thing, calling cops the pigs? Sure. The piggies. TBH, I don't love when X-Files implies there's corruption at the highest levels of government. That is so true. That makes me so sad, because I know that the government is full of, like, just really hard-working individuals who just want to make the world a better place, and they don't care about money, and they don't care about oil, and they don't care about bananas, and they don't care about anything else. They just want to make the world a better place, and they just want to make everyone really happy, and it's just, like, so effed up when the X-Files, like, implies that they're just trying to, like, keep secrets from people. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just, like, actually crazy, and I bet some people think that that's actually true. We usually call them dogs. I think it's an English-speaking thing. That makes sense. That's crazy that you call them the dogs. But in my culture, dogs are considered usually a good thing. Yeah, I guess it varies. But I know there's a lot of places where dogs are like a symbol of like dirtiness or like filth. Kind of in the same way that pigs are. Even though the pig is a noble creature. I really believe that. Although apparently pigs are very tricky creatures. But they're super smart. They're smarter than dogs are. My dad always says, like, he grew up in the country, and he always says that when they had pigs on the farms and stuff, as well as dogs, the pigs would always outsmart the dogs, which I think is very funny. Like, I love cats, but cats are not, generally speaking, as smart as dogs are. Even stupid dogs. Like, the big reason why cats it's harder to train cats. It's not just that they're like capricious and and they don't want to. Because if you give a cat a reward, like it wants rewards, right? It's just that they're kind of not as smart as dogs, or at least they don't understand the cause and effect in the same way that dogs do, right? And some dogs are fucking brainiacs. But pigs, apparently, are even smarter. I don't know if any of this is true. It's just something that people have told me over the years. Even chimps sometimes are evil. That's so true. Chimps actually, I'm sorry to say this, Georgie, I know this is gonna break your heart. Chimps kind of scare me. I feel that they are frightening, to me. Yeah, monkeys in general. They do all sorts of fucked up evil stuff. Sorry, I've missed a few messages on my rampage about a pig's so smart, why can't they look up? Because they don't have a smart neck. Which animals are bad? All animals are good except with a couple of exceptions. They usually shoot your dogs. And except calling cops wasps or mosquitoes, those are evil. That's true. All buggers my enemy. All buggers my enemy. Pigs are so naughty they cannot be caged, they're too clever! Yeah. Chimps are super scary, the scariest ape. I think an orangutan I would feel safe around. Orangutans are just beautiful, like, wise. They are like Gandalf, and I know that I would be safe in their midst. A gorilla is quite... They are like stalwart and very stern, but they have a silly side. They like to spin. I feel like if I were respectful, then they would treat me with respect in return. And I feel like eventually, like, you know, you could loosen up and get to know each other, and then like the walls would be lowered and you can get in silly mode, you know. But at first they would be very kind of aloof. I guess Harambe, but I feel like they wouldn't be too scary. Chimps they freak me the fuck out. They freak me the fuck out. Chimps freak me the fuck out. Scout hates me and my moth sisters. I'm sorry, Quinn. I'm sorry, Mothra. I'm sorry. I really do. I'm such a moth hater. They're so dusty. They're dusty. That's crazy. That's wild. Wasps and mosquitoes are important pollinators. I wish I could hate them with impunity, but alas, I don't care about the ecosystem. Let it fall. Lest we interact with a wasp, let it all fall. Let everything die. I wish truly deeply in my heart that I could be one of those people who's just like, I understand that like all animals play a role, so I'm not scared of this thing buzzing around. If a bug gets near me, I'm not happy about it. I'll tell you that, I'm not happy about it. So I made you draw one once. It was actually really fun to draw. Mothra has very beautiful wings. And I do like the kind of furry aspect. There are those like cute moths, you know, the cute ones that everyone loves. I think they're emperor moths, I'm not really sure. Where's my food at? I had a moth fly in my mouth once. About to ban Furlix for defending wasps and mosquitoes. Furlix, you're on thin ice. You're on thin fucking ice. To be fair, it's mosquito season here and they're pissing me off and I'm trying to say, oh, that's the worst, when they're buzzing around. I didn't even process a moth flying into me. I cannot do it. I can't do it. It's not, there's nothing I can say that will, it's not, I have to move on. This looks like a dog penguin. How does moth taste? I genuinely was close to throwing up. Can you imagine if I just threw up all over my rabbit on stream? That would be awesome. Korea ended before it even began. That'd be so sick. Wish I could move on. I simply cannot. Yeah, this is very patchy paint so far. Let's see if I can get a close up. Can you see it? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good though. It's my Australian accent, what do you think? Not bad. Not fucking bad. New stream idea, looking at pictures of bugs and contemplating their taste until I throw up. Don't even joke about it. Anyway, I think this is coming along. Fucking yes, man. Fucking yes, man. I didn't do enough shapes on the brim, but that's okay. Might need a second blue coat. I think it will. It's kind of hard to I don't think you can see on stream, but it is very patchy. So we're gonna have to do some second coats. It's probably because I'm applying it patchily, to be fair. I have no one but to blame. I have no one to blame but myself. Okay. Fucking wicked. Fucking wicked. It just notified Masakari! We've made a lot of progress. Hello. Greetings. This is him so far. I hit the notification bell and everything. God damn, that's so evil. I'm so sorry. But here he is. If you look too closely, you'll notice that he looks like a penguin dog. Don't bring it up. Yeah, fancy transitions. I figured out how scenes work. YouTube didn't think it was worth watching before his hat was done. True. The face cam has been wild. I love it. I tried to figure out how to do soundboards and I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry. But it's very exciting stuff. Soon I will be blasting annoying noises and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Should I still paint the platform base sand color? Because he's no longer just a Western cowboy rabbit bunny. He's now a wizard Western cowboy wizard rabbit. So should I paint this different? There's a bunch of soundboard programs. Yeah, what I tried to do, and I tried exactly one thing and then it didn't work, and I gave up because it was like 5 minutes before the stream started, was just adding the media to... Wait, actually, let me try it and see if it works. Hold on. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? I'm thinking it worked. I'm thinking it went really well. Hold on. How do I... Fuck. You heard of it, you got consumed by the void. Wait! I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. I know what I've got to do. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Shit. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Did it work? Did it work? Sorry, Nova. Sorry. Is it too loud? Okay, sorry, I won't mess around with it. Okay, this stream. I won't mess around with it this stream. I'm in the void again, yeah, sorry. I'm zooming around the void. Finally some quiet. So the way I have it set up is that I have a scene for the sounds. They're just media sources in what is this? OBS. And the way it's supposed to work is if you hit a hotkey on and off, then it'll like trigger that media source. But I didn't play around with the audio things before starting because I wanted to, this is so stupid, I wanted to use the function keys as my hotkeys, but for some reason they don't work and I can't use them as hotkeys, and so I just gave up figuring it out. I have deep-seated childhood trauma around that sound, and that was loud and sudden. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I genuinely did not mean for it to be so loud. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Genuinely very sorry. The Fate to Black Void Fog. This is funny. I'm glad it wasn't, yeah. Yeah. Hold. I wish there was a red circle with an arrow. Might be able to make an overlay that puts a red circle with an arrow randomly on the scene and have it make the X-Files sound LMFAO. I feel comfort in the void. Yeah, the void is good. The void is nice. The void is calming. I could test that out later when I'm trying to sleep before class. LMAO! Yeah, no, I think I just need to add the things to hotkeys and then also, but they don't come up on the audio mixer. That's why I keep disappearing, by the way, because I'm going to the scene that has all of the media files and I'm trying to figure out how to turn them down so I can press the buttons. But, can't do that. Sorry. It's really loud and violent noises, or it's no noises at all. Sorry about it. Also, while we're here, I'm gonna really look at that little guy. I'm gonna really quickly check on my food, because I've been complaining about it for a while. I feel like it must have already shown up or something, because it's been like, it's already 8:30, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. 1 second. It's not a fucking bean, you're a fucking bean. I cancelled my order half an hour ago and I didn't notice because I used my phone to stream. I cancelled my food order. So I just have to eat paint now! I have to eat paint now! It's not a jalapeno. Cancel culture gone wild. Yeah. You could eat the green bean around here, nigga. It's not a fucking bean. It's not a fucking bean. Now the angle's all weird. Oh, you can see my messy room. Don't look at that. That is so rude. That was so rude of you. Oh. Brag. This is, if you must know, a special sacred taonga from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm so sorry. Room tour? No. What is it then? It's called a kape. It's a shape, it doesn't have any symbolic meaning, but it's made out of pounamu, or greenstone, which is a type of jade. It's really, really, like, hard. And this shape specifically, my dad carved this for me, and he was kind of nagging me when he did it, because it's commonly a shape used, worn by mothers, because... That was so gross, I'm so sorry. I just burped. I hope you didn't hear that. I think you did. I'm really sorry. I hate burps. Anyway, no. Do not. It's fine. It's fine. But this shape is often used by mothers because babies like to chew on it for teething purposes. It's also commonly like worn as an earring, this shape, although this one, it does look like a bean. I know it looks like a bean. I know that. But it's like a common Māori pendant and pendant shape. Game of birth. It's also commonly eaten as a bean. It's giving mother! Yeah, so he's like, my dad made this for me and nagging because he wants grandkids. And he thinks I'm gonna get my shit together. I don't know what he's thinking. Kinda had that boomerang shape. It really does look like a bean. Whenever I wear it, it's not a bean, lore! Whenever I wear it to school, all of my students, in case you don't know, I work as an assistant English teacher in Japan, and all the students are like, edamame! Every time they see it, I'm like, it's not edamame! Edamame janaya! Rip, I'm Australian, I can't be making these jokes! The apologies was for the floor reveal! That's the funniest possible outcome. That's very... About to ban Felix for Australian. You were already on thin ice. Now I find out there's an Australian amongst us. You didn't say anything when I did that really awesome Australian accent. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone. I've transgressed too much. Tell them it's a New Zealand megatama. Magatama? You can't have firearms in Japan. Some crimes cannot be forgiven, I understand. The crime of being Australian cannot be forgiven. You can't have that firearm in Japan. I was trying to think of a joke. I was trying to think of a joke, but I had nothing. I can't stop thinking about my dinner. What am I gonna do? I have to order something else. The only things I have in my fridge right now are week-old cheesecake, cheddar cheese, and salami. I went to Costco for the first time in my life. What about the crime of being American? See, the thing about Americans, right? I work with people from all over the world. The thing about Americans is that it's not like an original sin in the same way that being like an Australian, I'm assuming a white Australian, is like an original sin. Like you're born with this like guilt in your heart for being... Americans don't have that. They're just so American that they commit social crimes at all times. And they can't help themselves. They don't know any better. It's like a baby like pushing over expensive vases, you know? They're just these bumbling fools in the world. And every time an American does something, you're like, well, they are American. Something Shinzo Abe. I wonder how many Japanese kids are gonna talk English with a Kiwi accent. The thing is that, like, I can't get my accent through to them. Oh yeah, I'm a white Australian, it's disgusting, I know. Just kidding. Like, my teachers get, because I'm only an assistant teacher, so the main teacher always gets kind of annoyed. Like, I have to be careful with how I pronounce stuff because they learn American English. So, like, if I say the word bench, if I say it in my accent, I say bench, which is like a E sound, like ink, bench, and then they get all confused. So I have to say bench. Meg is sitting on the bench. Instead of Meg is sitting on the bench, which is how I would say it naturally. Also, I have to be, this is so sad, but whenever I count down from 10, if I'm playing a game and there's like a countdown, or like there's like teams and it's like team 1 through 9, whenever I say 6, I have to say 6, because if I say it like 6, then they're like, ha ha ha, 6, 6, 6, 6. I have to like be really careful how I say the word, or else it's so annoying. Or when I'm counting down, I started doing this thing where I'll be like 10, 9, 8, and then I pause, and then I go 5, 4, 3. I just skip a bunch of numbers, including number 6, because the way I say it, they always make fun of me. Damn, you kind of right, except being America is the best. Fuck yeah. I'm not doing the rest of those. I approved this message just so I can have proof for banning Masakai. That's so funny. Wait, are you actually doing moderating work? Are there things that are like being held for moderation that I don't know about because I'm yapping? I'm not even painting anymore. I can't believe you're actually moderating. That's crazy. Thank you. Yeah, Americans, and don't get me wrong, I understand that there is a diversity of culture in America, like people from the South, people from the West Coast, people from New York are all very different. I proved a couple things and withheld some. No. But anyway, I understand that there are some differences in Americans, but there's a lot more that's the same. There's a lot more that's the same between Americans of all types. You really stick out in a crowd. We from Detroit. Shit's real here. Yeah, I don't know about shit's real. I'll be right back. Wait, can you still hear me? Don't. You guys want to see my dinner? Since I got cancelled. I gotta go. Bye, chat. Enjoy the painting. Bye, Felix. Thank you for stopping by. It's been very fun chatting with a real one. handful of salami. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the feta cheese like this. I still remember when we did Scout's PowerPoint pirate game. And the sea shanty was playing the whole time. That was fun. I think we should do PowerPoint games. Quiz games. I don't know what I would quiz you guys on exactly, but it's not a depression meal. This makes me happy. I do have some bagel. But I'm sorry for the mouth noises. I'm gonna try to not mouth noise at you guys. I'm gonna be real. The bread is just in between me and all the yum stuff. This is the yum stuff. The bread is just there to keep me away. Depression what board? A depression what board? In fact, let's get so fancy. Bread is yum stuff. Bread is yum stuff. I'm just being a hater. Hold on. Be right back again. Sorry. Sea Shanty 1 is awesome, by the way. I should add more, I should download more RuneScape stuff. By the way, I got... How is the streaming going for 1 hour and 40 minutes already? You know what's crazy? We haven't had any, like, serious, connection issues. It's amazing. I love Wi-Fi. What does Wi-Fi mean? What does Wi-Fi stand for? Wireless fiber? Can you host the quizzes in Purgtown? No, I'll do the quizzes on the stream. Wireless, fireless. Yeah, that sounds about right. Can't believe my dinner got cancelled. Now I have to eat like a Italian. I'm actually eating a deconstructed pizza. I don't know why I'm zoomed in on my face while I'm eating. We're talking, we're having a conversation. I'm yapping. And you're tolerating it. Before Wi-Fi, wireless internet had a chance to set you on fire every time you connected. More mouth noises, you sicko. Banned. Mods, ban that man. Send him to hell. Talking his mouth noises. Mods, ban that man too. Brunch with Scout. Bottomless mimosas. For brunch. Brunching. We're brunching. Brunch time. My feta cheese candy bar. That is the mod. Mods. Are we listening to the Slayer? Are we slaying? Are we slaying? We are. so good. Mods, ban yourself. I don't know how large streamers keep track of the chat. My favorite things are curling up with a book and brunch with the besties. Oh my god, me too, girly. Let me tell you, there is nothing better than just reading some trashy smut after work. I work in HR, and I go on my little computer and I do my little girl tasks, and then I get home. Oh my god, and then on the weekends I go out for brunch with the besties, and then like sometimes I like to treat myself by getting my nails done, and it's just like self-care. I don't know who this character is. I like that person. I'm not making fun of people like that. Well, let's delete this channel. I'm banning myself by. I have to go buy and eat lunch. That's really fucked up of you. I'm mad about it. I should probably stop streaming soon, actually. I have a big day tomorrow. So the city that I work in, I work for like the city hall, the board of education. And there's about 20 of us who all have the same contracting organizer, and we all live in the same apartment building and stuff. And we have like meetings on Fridays together, whatever, you know how it is. And we do this thing called international lessons, where once a semester 4 or 5 of us will go visit someone else's school and have like a big kind of event where we do basically the same things we usually do, which is just like game show quizzes. And so I'm gonna go visit someone's school tomorrow, but it's always super exhausting because like they're not your students, they're all new students, and they're always like interested in you and excited to talk to you, so you have to be on your best behavior and be very like gregarious and chatty and like outgoing and stuff. And you're meeting new like teachers who you're sort of working with for that day and things. So bye forever. I think they just read like 1 in 100 messages. That's true. They can't keep track of everything. And I'm sure a lot of it is like mental. Or just repetitive, sorry. But yeah, I've got a big day tomorrow. I don't remember what we're doing. I think we're doing a quiz. Students have to answer questions about us and our home countries. Anyway, this cheese is great. Feta cheese is so expensive in Japan. One of those things. It's very fun. Did Georgia just ban everyone when he left? That would be sick. I hope he did. Buckelman! It's expensive in general though. That's true. That is true. It is an expensive cheese, but it is like beyond reasonable prices. It's like a luxury few can afford. Sorry. Ew, you can see the feta cheese in my mouth. I'm banning Buckelman. I'm anti-men. Fuck, I made him a moderator! No! It's everyone's favorite Scout collab of Buckelman. True! Yeah, we're kind of a team. Yeah, we're kind of a team. That's how we know Scout has expensive taste. So fancy. Oh, you know, just drinking my red wine with my feta cheese of an evening. What toy are we talking about? I can't remember. Let's continue painting. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the bottom bit. Hold on. Let's zoom out. I get to look at my Snoopy and my mess. Is it possible for me to ban Bookelman and vice versa at the same time? Yeah, that's called a cowboy duel. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whoosh. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. That's my cougar impression. What do you think? Like the time old Snake and Liquid Ocelot punched each other. No video game references in this chat room, please. I don't like that stuff. I'm not about all of that. Those video games things. But yeah, one of my dreams is to like, host quiz games in the same manner that I do at my schools, because I think it would be fun to do that with people who can speak also when they guess who can speak English good. But if I did it like right now, I don't know what topic I would quiz you guys on. Would I do just like word games and charades and stuff? That could be fun. It's hard to do that because a lot of the games that I play rely on like the fastest response, and obviously like if you're typing in chat it's kind of hard. Do you do Kahoot? I do often use Kahoot, but I'll also use like PowerPoint games and get the students to just write things on whiteboards, because it requires sometimes less setup. There's one really fun one which is based on the Exploding Kittens card game, and it's just gambling. It's just straight gambling. The kids love it. The kids love to gamble. I'm hoping that they learn that by losing they learn that gambling is unprofitable, but we might be encouraging future generations of pachinko addicts. Who can say? But yeah, I do like Kahoot. Kahoot's fun. The kids love gambling, we love chasing highs, that's right. They don't give a fuck about English. They don't give a fuck about learning, but they do give a fuck about gambling their points away. It's only unprofitable if you give up before profiting. Just keep gambling. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just keep going until you win. Obviously. Everyone knows that. This is starting to look a bit better with the second. You ever gone to pachinko? No, I haven't. I never have. I'm kind of uncomfortable with the idea of it because I wouldn't be comfortable using a machine and like actually spending money there. So I would basically just be going there to gawk at people who are gambling, and that feels kind of gross to me. So I just feel like I'd better not go at all. Gambling addiction is a growing problem in the world today. Thanks to sports betting. That shit is everywhere. It's crazy how common and like completely acceptable it is now that you can just bet on like crazy random aspects of it's not even like who will win the match. It's like who will kick the ball first or who will like go out first. It's just like all these tiny little micro bets that are constantly going on. Powered by steak. Yeah, exactly. How is steak a thing? How is kick a thing? This shit is insane. It should be illegal. Genuinely, I think that betting should be illegal. Like, in New Zealand, especially Australia, but also New Zealand, like horse racing is really big. It's mostly just an excuse for people to like dress up fancy and then they go to the races and stuff. But like, all of that is gambling, and I hate that. I could never go to one of those events. I just feel terrible. It's no good. Don't like it at all. I think I would put like $10 into one of those video game license purchase slots and never touch it again. Yeah, it is crazy seeing like, even if you go to a regular arcade, they have like video game or anime themed, like Evangelion themed like slot machines. That's whack. That's whack. But also like gachapons are kind of like, it's kind of like gambling, I guess. It's a little different. But that shit's everywhere too. I think there's a pool for World War III right now. Dog, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are the bets? Is it like photo cover, chip cover? It's grim. I wish I had more orange juice. Ooh! We do. Betting old world bottle caps and buttons for who wins in the nuclear wasteland of World War III. That's the future. My friend's younger brother dropped $1,000 on his mum's credit card in loot boxes before he even realized it. It's so predatory. It's so predatory, and it's going after young people, especially young men, for whatever reason. It's so awful. Genuinely. The way that like regulation just has not caught up with the internet, and I think also there are like American lobbyists, and obviously like the US has the upper hand in terms of regulating the internet because most websites, all of the like 5 websites that people go on are like based in the US and so subject to US laws. So fucking I'm just covering up his poo-poo stains. I still don't know what I'm gonna do on this platform. But it means that people, and even when it's illegal in America to do whatever betting and stuff, people just use VPNs. But like a lot of the time it is legal because it's like just gamified loot crates that are just easy to keep clicking and keep clicking and keep clicking, and you don't have to like go to the fucking chip table and like give someone $100 in cash to get more chips like you, I imagine you do at a casino. I don't know, I've never been there, but you just click a button and then all of your money that is not even in your head, it's just gone immediately. They figured out they could tie it to anime titties and young boys never had a chance. Yup. Just like honing in on the limbic system. It's crazy. What about like a stone floor? What about a stone floor in his wizard's tower? That's fucking genius. That's actually so smart. Yes, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That's so good. Thank you. Genius idea. Sorry for my grim rant about betting and gambling. It's sad, the plight of the internet today. May we all, much like Gwen, be banned from all of the bad websites and be forced to go to the good websites. And more white paint. I'm gonna run out of white paint before any other color. This conversation is content. Content nausea, World War IV. Seems like it all came too soon. Alright. Everyone place bets on who you think. Shall we engage? Shall we engage? Oops, wrong button. I just like how to make a poll or to start a Q&A. Ooh, wait, that's not what I thought it was. To start a poll, it says engage with your audience, which is such a like skeevy way of. It's not interact. It's engage. I don't know. I hate that kind of language. Okay, I'm gonna paint the stone floors. I'm gonna start with a light grey. And then... Wait, how am I gonna do this? Maybe I should start with a dark grey and then paint the stones on top? Or should I start with a light grey and then paint the grout? I'm gonna start with a light grey. I'm gonna start with a light grey and then paint the grout and then cover the grout with the light grey again. Oh shit, my wake up for school alarm just went off. Oh, lol. Also, when you zoomed in on the rag, it looked like a poop rag. You're a poop rag. It did look like a poop rag. Shitted and farted in Walmart. Did you sleep, Masakari? Did you sleep and wake up early? Or did you just not sleep? You must optimize your audience engagement with your content. That's how you build your brand. That's how it feels. I hate that. Maybe it's because I am just hate talking to you guys and you guys are my friends. So it's not like a creator-audience relationship. But it just feels yuck. It just feels gross and yucky. Take that back, I'm not a poop rag. My mom says I'm a very special boy. Aw, Masakari, you're our poop. I don't know. I don't like where that's going. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You're not a poop rag. And anyone... No, I haven't. I was programming some sensors on a robot for my project. I want to die. Yeah, that's rough. Sleep debt is no joke. That shit will come after you forever. Communal poop rag. Guys! Guys, enough with the poop ragging. Enough with the poop ragging. It's not okay. Up all night, gang. Truly. By the way, I was gonna wait till Masakari got here to talk about it. Ever since he mentioned that, I really want to do the 24-hour comics day again. That was so much. I love doing shit like that. And I found out that this year they started doing it again. There was like an official website, which looks like it's very 2014, which I love. But it turns out that it's the first October of it's the first Saturday of every October, and I just missed it by a month. I'm sure I was very busy in October, so I might not have done it. But I was thinking maybe I'll do it again this weekend randomly. It takes a lot. 24 hours of constant streaming. It's a lot. It's quite intense. But it's so much fun. I really do love it. I enjoyed it a lot last year. And I think I would enjoy it a lot this year. When did I do it? 2023, right? So it was last year. I don't know. You got me thinking about it, Masakari. You got me thinking about it, and now I'm feeling like I should do it. Unfortunately. It's not a good idea. But I could do it like from Friday evening to Saturday evening. I like what I did last time, which is start it in the evening so that, I don't know why I'm looking over there. There's nothing over there. I'm just like not looking at the camera or my computer. Not a lot of prep time, no. Well, the whole thing is that you're not supposed to think of the idea or do any of the like prep for the actual comic until the day of, like until it begins. You're not supposed to plan anything that's supposed to be part of the 24 hours is what I'm trying to say, is the planning part of it. I succeeded last year. I mean, it was a shitty comic, but obviously done in a 24-hour span. Of course it's not going to be good, but I did actually get to, I think, 24. Wait, did I? Maybe I only got to 20. I actually don't remember. But I think I succeeded. But it was a lot of fun. I'll be there. It'll be hot though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. There's not much time to like generate hype for it. But I won't be able to do it next weekend because I've got plans next weekend. I think it's very sweet that Americans will always organize like a Friendsgiving event over here. Obviously it's not like a public holiday in Japan, Thanksgiving. And they always like genuinely make everyone go around and say something that they're thankful for. We don't have Thanksgiving, so I didn't know that that was a thing that people really did in real life, and it's very cute. It's very earnest. Also, it's kind of like a game jam, but for comics, I see. I didn't even explain what it was. Yeah, basically. The idea is that you have to, within 24 hours, plan, sketch, write, line, and potentially color a 24-page comic. So it's kind of like 1 page per hour, but obviously, like, you have to do stuff in between there. And people will do, like, they'll do it at, like, a comic book store, or, like, I did it, I guess, last year on stream with other people. No one else was doing it. They were just hanging out with me as I did it. But yeah, it's like a game jam, or there's the 48-hour film challenge that we have. I don't know if that's just a New Zealand thing, but we have that as well, and it's like the same vibe. Yeah, we totally stole that from the people who lived here originally and murderalized them. There's that American culture. There it is. It is sweet though that you guys are so earnest about it. Like, I'm grateful for my friends. Oh, are you? I would never admit that willingly. It's very fun. Okay, how do I draw stones? Perfect. Just how they look IRL. Damn straight. I'm thankful for you, Scout. I'm thankful for you too, Smallpox. I don't like saying that. There's something about my like New Zealander culture. It's just like very like we don't do that. We're too staunch. We don't do that being like earnest about our feelings stuff. We just go like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey? You know? I can't remember, I can't remember the last time. I can't remember a single time that like I've been in a gathering of people and we've gone around the table to like do like whether it's gratitude or anything else. Like Thanksgiving has kind of devolved to Black Friday prepping. Like the shopping? Damn, that's crazy. Ask me again in 2 months. We are only thankful now. That's fair. To be clear, I think it's a very sweet tradition, I guess. It just goes against my like comfort levels. I remember I was watching the production diaries for The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and there's a part where the guy who plays Fili, he's a Kiwi, and he was like, I was so shocked when I found out that I got the role that I just kind of devolved into like New Zealand mode. And when they called me up and said, oh yeah, so you've got the part, I just went, oh, that's great, yeah, cool. And I really felt that when he said that. You know, you're so shocked and excited and happy, and all you do is you just, oh yeah, that's great, yeah. Oh, cool, yeah. Oh yeah, all good, no worries. Yeah, nah, yeah, all good. That's Kiwiana. That's New Zealand culture for you. Everything's very underplayed. Unspoken. So the first time I went to Friendsgiving and people genuinely started like going around the table and saying what they were thankful for. Fuck yeah, wicked sick man. When people started genuinely doing that, I was like kind of shocked. That was culture shock. That was culture shock for me. I'm thankful for those TikTok videos of people making their water of the day, but they put a ton of flavor packets in it. Okay, water talk discourse. Does it count as water if you put a bunch of flavored stuff in it? And aspartame. I think aspartame's healthy enough. At first, my instinct is to hate on those people because I'm evil and I'm a hater. This is water, by the way. But I kind of think it's cute. I've never attended a Friendsgiving, I don't know. That's just juice at that point. No, it's juice at that point. Damn. Consensus. It's juice at that point. No. No. Juice comes from a fruit. Juice comes from a fruit? It's not juice because juice comes from a fruit. If it comes from a little packet, it's not juice because a packet isn't a fruit. If you get an orange and you squeeze it, that's juice. It's not juice if it comes from a packet. I think Crumb would say no, so no. Scout is Jesus. Oh shit, the sun is coming up. It's mixed with concentrate! I don't have an argument against that. That's fair enough. I always thought it was just like chemical flavoring and colors, so there was no like fruit substance in those little packets. Because I've seen those videos too, and they crack me up. They're always like these little middle-aged ladies, and they're like, "Hey everybody." Wait, I can't do like a Minnesota. What's like a Midwestern accent? Oh, don't you know? Well, hey there everybody. This is a bit too extreme. Hey guys. Today I'm back with my water. Today we're gonna be mixing, I'm thinking blue raspberry and blueberry. And to keep with the blue theme, I'm gonna add some blue Hawaii. Hawaii. And we're gonna mix it together and see how it sounds. See how it tastes. Can't hear it. So far, these cobblestones are looking a little bit too what's the word? Too similar shaped. I need more variety. I need to add big ones and small ones. So I'm gonna do that on the other side and hope that it looks a bit better. Such an accurate Minnesotan accent. That was crazy. Oh, hey there, don't you know? I watched Fargo. I watched Fargo once, about 6 years ago. And it's also turning into my Irish accent, because I can't do accents. But I can pretend to do an Irish accent. And if I do this in front of an Irish person, they get very annoyed. Very annoyed. I don't know how they do. White woman with Stanley Cup materialized in my head. less. American white women always have like brands. They love brands. They're always like, this one's the good brand. I think I followed trends like that when I was like 12 or 13. But eventually you get to the point where you're like, everything is the same. But I'm very like jaded when it comes to that kind of thing. Personally. Like, to the point where I'm like annoying about it. So, you know, horses for courses, I guess. But like, I have friends who will genuinely buy like anything that is popular on TikTok, and it genuinely bothers me and upsets me. And one time she was like, bro, Scout, the AI robots are getting so good and impressive, and she showed me a video of a bunch of robots walking. She was like, can you believe that they are like, this is like a consumer good, like you can buy this robot, it's real, and it's so scary. It was a video of Disneyland robots from Star Wars in Disneyland, like little mini droids, and she didn't bother to check that the video came from the official Disneyland account. The little backpack fanny pack for the Stanley Cup. Let me buy an object for my object. But yeah, that like genuinely, like, I didn't make fun of her for it. I was like, by the way, but I was like, come on, pull yourself together. The ones that are remote controlled? Yeah, the ones that are remote controlled. Well, I don't know actually, I just assume they're remote controlled, but they're like the little mini ones, and they like stumble a little bit to make them look cute, sort of thing. They look like little mini ducks. I have never watched Star Wars. I don't know Star Wars. I don't know how he did it, but the wizard that looks like felt from over here. The wizard hat looks like felt from over here. That is your imagination. Thank you. It does not really look like felt from here, I don't think. I'm trying to cover over some of the grout. They control those with Steam Decks. Sick. Also, obviously, it's not a real robot. Oh my god. Genuinely, I was like, bro, you should not be allowed online at this point. Sorry, that's so mean. It's just, there's a lot of, like, one of the things that I have been hyper focused on in terms of, like, the things that I read and the things that I think about, especially in my uni days, was like the way that we are manipulated by the things we see online, the way we like the way that these social media companies are trying to just implicitly, maybe that's not the right word, but the way that people are trying to trick us all the time. I think about that all the time. I think about it constantly. And so to see people be fooled so easily and so uncritically, it drives me crazy, because she's a smart person. This girl I'm talking about, she's like a really smart person in other aspects of her life, but she does not think critically about the stuff that she sees on TikTok. It's like it's like a place that you go to like kind of just shut down and scroll, right? And like I think that's a relatable feeling. You know, you're like, I just want to turn my brain off at the end of the day and just mindlessly scroll. And before you know it, you're missing a lot of context for things. That's all. Scout, were you from Australia or New Zealand, and why did you move to Japan? Was it out of vocation? It was. I'm from New Zealand, not Australia. Thank God. What happened to don't believe everything on the internet? So true. Sorry, you caught me, Kermit, in the middle of a rant about, the online world and all of its sins and evils. I moved to Japan. So I went to art school, and I took a couple of papers that were about Japanese art history, and my art history lecturer went on a program called the JET program, Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, and he told me, you should go on the JET program. You don't have to do any work, basically. You just fuck around all day and you get paid to live in Japan. And I was like, that sounds awesome. So I signed up and now I live in Japan, and I actually do have to do work at my job, unfortunately. I am like an assistant teacher for English. I'm basically just a glorified game show host. I run Kahoots and PowerPoint quizzes for junior high school students. And they make fun of me. Mikkel Svensson, hello and goodbye. Oh, wait, Masakari's leaving. 2 hours, I gotta drive. I gotta skedaddle. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye, Masakari. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for reminding me about 24-hour Comics Day, because now I'm thinking about that. Hello, Icaros. How are you? Europe is awakening, which is very exciting. I've been streaming for ages. It's 9:30 for me. Let me show you, I'm so sorry, to the newcomers. This is what we've been painting. My initial idea was to paint this, hold on. My first idea was to paint this little bunny rabbit that looks like a penguin dog, and paint this hat. I don't know why I felt the need to point at the hat. Pink, but then Georgie suggested a wizard cowboy hat. So now, wizard cowboy hat. Chris, I bet Scout would be an amazing art teacher. Thank you. I'm an unamazing English teacher, I can promise you that. But yeah, he's turned into a wizard, and now I'm working on what Small Pots suggested, which is like a cobblestone floor for this platform, and it's coming along very well. It is Euro hours. It's snowing here. That's crazy. Please post snow pics where I can see them. I want to see snow. You know, the first time, it does snow in New Zealand, but only like way down south at the bottom, basically in Antarctica at that point. But where I'm from, Auckland, which is the biggest city, and it's pretty far up north, it doesn't snow ever. It never ever snows. So the first time I ever saw snow falling, like not just on the ground on the mountains, but actually falling, was in Japan, in the south of Japan, where it gets up to like 40 degrees Celsius in summer. And then it snows here in the winter, and it's very exciting. And it snows like maybe 3 or 4 times a year, and every time it happens, the entire city shuts down. Like it's never happened before. The buses stop, the trams stop, everything stops. Schools are shut down, even though kids live like a 5-minute walk away. They're like, we can't do it. I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. Just shut the city down. It's great. I get like snow days. That's nice, Mrs. Kiwi. Is it possible to live in Japan without any knowledge of the language? Always been curious. That's a good question. My Japanese level is pretty low. I can get through like a very typical conversation. What country are you from? How long have you lived here? That kind of stuff. If you go to Tokyo or even Osaka or Kyoto, one of the big cities, you can get by without speaking any Japanese at all, and people will accommodate you. But if you want to go anywhere else in Japan, it's really difficult without a bit of Japanese knowledge. But you pick things up quickly when you live here. I think it's hard to study beforehand and then learn a language, because the whole point of language is to use it. So it's really hard to just study and learn a language without actually communicating with the language. The floor is looking sick. I'm glad I had the idea. Should be snowing here. Snow. When it snowed in Texas, everyone went crazy. What does Japanese lower sound like? One time I watched Shrek in dubbed Japanese, and it sounded crazy. Shrek was like this like whiny. He was like, Nande sonna? Oi! Oi! You know that kind of generic anime character voice? Oi! Fiona-sama! Nande otou-san urusai no? Peter-san? Ohio! Ohayou gozaimasu. In my head, Lois Griffin is gonna kill me. In my head, that Lois impression just now was like spot on. Was perfect. Was 100%. Beat for beat exactly how Lois Griffin talks. I know that's not how it sounded to you guys, but to me it was real. That bunny figurine looks absolutely adorable. The Japanese dub Shrek voice is hilarious. Thank you. It's not a good voice. I don't like it. It doesn't feel like Shrek. I mean, Mike Myers owns that. But you kind of Shrek without the Scottish accent. Spitting damn image. It was spot on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry. I'm lashing out. This is the first time I've streamed in a really long time. And, I feel like I'm going crazy. Lois, stop. She's killing me. I'm probably gonna stream for another half hour, by the way. If that. Oh shit, I was supposed to do laundry. Stinky tomorrow. Oh, I'm visiting someone else's school tomorrow. I should probably not smell that. Let's. Oh wait, how do I? Wait, end the poll. Sorry, that poll was not supposed to be there for so long. This was. I wasn't sure whether to paint the belly. Hold on, you can't see. Wait. I wasn't sure whether to paint the belly white or to paint the feet white, but I went with the belly thanks to the. Let me make a new poll. Start a poll. What was I gonna make the poll about? What was I gonna make the poll about? Oh, that's right. Okay, let me know. My fate is in your hands. Is the poll still working? 100% be stinky. Alright. Don't know why I bothered asking. Don't know what I expected. Asking a bunch of swines if I should wash. Sorry, you're not swines. I'm sorry. It's too far. Right now I'm going over the exact same brick just over and over again to try to make it look good. Embrace the stink. I wasn't able to properly hide the old poll, so it just said feed at the top of the chat this whole time for me. What a perfect UI. YouTube is so awesome at streaming. I was tossing up whether I should stream on Twitch or YouTube, and clearly I've made the right choice. Clearly this is the superior place for such events. The stink is to bog. That's so true. I'm just bogging along. It's only right to stink if you're from and of the bog. Barely have any choice in the matter. Any lawlessness while I was away? No need for, there's no need to get violent. What'd you get for lunch? Torte. There's always going to be more laundry. Artistic inspiration is less reliably available. That's true, that's true. But I do have to go to work tomorrow. And I don't want to scare the children too much with my stink. You know, a little bit of fear of the stink is reasonable. But too much stink, perhaps I will get fired and deported. We'll see. Fish and beans and veggies. We love a good bog waifu. Mods, ban this man. He said a bad word. Send him to prison. Fired and deported. Okay, I need some more smaller bits now. Some smaller stones. Cracks fingers. Not to brag, but I'm kind of a professional streamer because I have literally 2 moderators. By the way, if you are a fan of books and art and culture, please check out Bookelmen. Bookelmen is plural, so more than 2. That's true, actually. Craig Spine. That's true. The Bookelmen. It's like a boy band. So I would recommend checking out the boy band Bookelmen, and it's their channel. It's pretty epic gamer. Cracks neck and dies. Fuck, what is going on? Can you guys stop dying in my chat room, please? It's gonna look really bad for me. The feds that we all love are gonna get a little bit upset at me if everyone in my chat simultaneously cracks their spine and neck and dies. For my sake. Don't do that. Okay, this is looking a bit better. With a bit more variety. What would have been really cool is if I'd like carved into it. That would have been sick for a 3D effect, but I still think it looks cool. I'm gonna add a little bit of color variation. Some bits can be a little browner, some bits can be a little grayer, a little slayer. Speaking of which, what RuneScape song are we listening to? Epic Stone Base. Yeah, it was Smallpot's idea. It was a good idea. This has been a collaboration. Oh hell yeah, I love this song. It's called Cabin Fever. Real ones know. What was my poll about? Be stinky. 67%. How many people are in this chat? Can't tell. 9 votes. Damn, that's crazy. Are you guys sick of the RuneScape music? You've just been listening to it over and over. Kind of ad nauseum. Once again, I should, it says 10 watching. 10 gamers! Who hasn't voted? Who hasn't voted? I guess I'm just gonna be stinky, unfortunately. I was saying something, I can't remember what. Hey, if you're mad, take it up with the big guy upstairs. And I don't mean God, I just mean my brain. Take it up with that guy. Cause I don't know. I think this guy is almost done, if I'm being honest. I forgot to vote, but it didn't make a difference. Wow, isn't that just say something? Doesn't that say something about our society? About society. I've actually already got a wizard puppy. Hold on. It's a witch puppy. Look at his little tail. I made him hollow. Fucking yes, man. Fucking yes, man. He has a witch puppy. And now I have a wizard bunny. But they can't kiss because they're wearing a hat. Oh, wrong one. Hello. Does this come in a set with the bunny coasters? I already sent the bunny coasters away with my friend who left. But this was meant to be with the bunny coasters, and it was meant to be more Western style. However, it's kind of turned fantasy, which I like. Maybe I'll just keep him, and he's just mine. I can make a wizard set. Wizard set. I want to make more coasters so bad. I really, really enjoyed the process. It was so much fun. I really want to make, actually, let me show you. Can you make them into salt and pepper shakers? I'm only using air dry clay, so I don't think it's food safe, unfortunately. There's a few things I do want to make though, including not just coasters, but also, hold on, let me upload some media. Let me upload an image to my OBS software. I actually don't know what video I'm gonna do next. I have to think about it. I might just stream for a bit until I think of something. Look at this shit. I can't remember if I posted about this. You can do poison shakers. Then you don't need food safe clay. That's true. But look at this. Hello Kitty X algae. Algae. Isn't that fucking sick? Isn't she beautiful? Which one do you guys like the best? Explain to me the one that you like the best. Isn't this fucking sick? Please let me know which one is the most superior. The one I like the best, wait, I won't tell you yet. But they're really good. Let's zoom in and have a look at them close up. I'm not stalling for time or anything. I'm just last one, third row. 1, 2, 3. That one is really good. The big fat seaweed. The Hylix Hello Kitty. I don't know what that means. I really like this one. It's very cutesy. It's too cutesy almost though. It's not like weird enough. I like this one. It's kind of like deer antlers. This one cracks me up. I love this one. She looks like she ate green cheese. This one reminds me of those like old swimming caps. I understood that reference. Oh, damn, I'm old. Or young, I don't know. I like the squiggly one. It's really good. The crescent one is crazy. It's so sick. Second one on the third row. Oh, yeah, the crescent one. The one inside the see-through bubble thing, the boy in the bubble one, is very cute. And then, of course, the actual, like, the main Hello Kitty algae is really good. Salt does weird things to lots of materials and finishes over time. Had a salt shaker I made disintegrate after about a year. That makes sense. It can be quite corrosive, I guess. Or like, I don't know how you'd describe it. Corrosive, maybe, is an acceptable word. Looks like a muskmelon. True. I hate the first one there, I said it. The main one? Oops. Do you mean the main one or the, like, the sticks one? Like this one? Can you see my, mouse? Probably not. I'm, like, circling things. First row, the first row, first one. Yeah, I don't like that one that much. My least favorite one is probably the grapes one. I think. This one's a little bit yucky. Why are you saying nope? Why are you saying nope? Oh, you can't see it. It's right. I asked you a yes or no question. Sorry, you have to enable cursor capture. No, fair enough. Fair enough. That would probably get annoying after a while because I have my cursor massive. Wait, let me see if I can really quickly figure out how to do it. I can't immediately figure it out. Never mind. But I have my cursor like at maximum size because I'm constantly clicking stuff. Wait, let me just delete this. Yes, I'm sure I want to remove image. Whenever I'm doing PowerPoint quizzes with the students, I have to click stuff, and if I can't see my cursor, I'm like doing this like with the mouse trying to find the fucking cursor. So I make it giant, massive, so I can see it really easily like an old man. Like an old man. It's very humbling, I'll say. Alright, where are we with this thing? I think we might be done. I think we might be finished. Eventually, probably tomorrow, I will seal him in a pit so that he may never endanger the lives of people again. I'm just gonna add a little bit more silver. But for today, I think we're done. When you add a new item, it should ask to show cursor. Seal? I thought it was a bunny! Arrest that man. Arrest that potato. Arrest that vegetable. Sorry, it's getting to the point of the stream where I'm feeling tyrannical. So watch out! Better watch yourselves. I thought it was a funny joke, but I also feel the need to destroy my subjects. Alright, okay. I want to show you in better view. I'm just a wee spud. Oh, I'm just a wee spud. That's how you sound. It's so mean. I just dunked my whole sleeve in the paint. In penance for the cruel things that I said to and about the potato. Bully Scout hours. That's right. That's right. Scout's getting bully mode. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Hold on. Can you see it? We got ourselves bunny rabbit, cowboy hat, wizard hat, stone, cobblestone floor. What more could you possibly need? He's got a little white belly. He's got spots. He's looking pretty good. Let me get the lighting. The floor looks dope. Thank you. It was a great idea, and I wouldn't have thought of it myself. His face looks terrible. I don't want to talk about it. He's got a little bit of texture for the fur. The lighting is too bright now. Hold on. This is a whole production. Do you like it? Can you see it? What the fuck? He has a beautiful face. I'm glad there is one person who feels that way. Because it ain't me. He's got little feet. Some of the grey went onto his body. But he's all done. Almost. Let me fix that. He's turning to stone. We have to fix him before he becomes fully encased in rocks. Oh, I just painted over all of the little details that I did on that side. Okay. Well, we'll just add some little splotches here. Kind of like a spackling. crackling and sprackling. Where will he live now? I don't know. I was gonna send him all the way over to Australia, but I don't know if my friend likes wizards that much. She's like a real cowboy fanatic. That's why I made and a bunny rabbits. That's why I made all of the cowboy bunnies. She doesn't even know I made a YouTube video about her things. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. I guess I'm just gonna have him in my house now. All right. Thank you for the lighting's all weird now. Thank you for watching my stream. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna end it now. Get your last little tippy-typies in. You don't have to say anything. It's good to be back. I really enjoy streaming, actually. I forgot how fun it was. I was really nervous to start, but I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thank you for sticking around or just dropping in if you dropped in. It was really good fun. Rare words. Great stream. Thank you. It was all you. Fare thee well. Have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll post a photo of him all sealed up when he's finally finished, and you'll know. You'll be there. You'll have been there. Keep an eye on my community posts. You don't have to. That's such an annoying thing to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I post.